Shaking bacon. How you guys doing? You doing pretty good? Doing all right, maybe? Anyway, I'm pumped because I got some time off. Ha! Anyway, yeah, the day job. Been working quite a bit, but got some time off, so shooting some vids for you guys. Anyway, the spooky season, right? October. Horror type movie type situation. Let's see. One that came out last year that was pretty decent. And it's a horror franchise, and I like it. And it's the Purge movies, the Purge franchise. Now, with that said, there are some Purge movies that aren't good, okay? And I will go with the ones that are first. The first one is obviously, you always got to go with the original. The first one that introduces you to the concept of the Purge. I liked it. It was good. Ethan Hawke, really good cast. It was good. Purge Anarchy with Frank Grillo, really good, because here's what they do. They keep you with the horror elements, right? But then they kind of turn it on its head and make it kind of a action movie, if you will. Frank Grillo, great action star, does a great job. He's really physical, really, he can fight, so that's cool. Really good character, and it was so good of a character that we brought him back for Purge election year. Now, was it as good as the first two? No. But Purge election year is okay. They start to kind of get a little preachy with this one, and anyway, it's decent. And then we go to, was it the first Purge? Gets real preachy. It's a prequel about when the Purge started, and it's a real preachy sort of social commentary movie, if you will, almost. Still got the horror, still got the scares, but like I said, it's a little bit too, that's fine, whatever. But I like to go to a movie just to be entertained. I don't want, a lot of, I don't know. That's not what I go to a movie for. If you want to use it for that platform, whatever, that's your like I always say, that's your opinion. You do you, boo. But and then last year we get, and plus there was a series about the Purge that came on USA Network, and I never really catched it or cared to catch it, honestly, because I always find that series that's based on movies are not that great. But anyway, moving forward, the next one, the Forever Purge. This one is not a prequel. It's more of a sequel, but it don't really have any of the returning characters or actors at all. It introduces us to new characters, a new place, a new setting. It's kind of based in the Southwest, sort of Texas, Mexico type region. Again, a little bit on the preachy side, but not quite as bad as some of the others. Really good action. I like that it's kind of got the whole Western sort of feel to it. That's new, that's different for the Purge franchise. Got great action, got some really good jump scares, and a good cast. It's got Josh Lucas, if you remember him. He's the guy that played in Sweet Home Alabama, the rom-com with Reese Witherspoon, and he's been in a lot of different other things, but he does a really good job in this movie as sort of the rancher type guy. Kind of almost trying to bank off of the success maybe of Yellowstone. Kind of got that whole vibe, wanting to work for it. But yeah, the Forever Purge. I really dug it. I thought it was pretty cool. I would say it's probably ranks the top 3 in the franchise. You got the first one, Purge Anarchy, and then this one. Like I said, great cast. It even introduces us to the guy, the actor who will be playing Namor in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. He's actually one of the leads in this movie. So if you want to check him out in something before that movie comes out, he's in Forever Purge. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I liked it. It was good. Kind of, like I said, I liked the Western vibe, the rancher, Southwest, Tex-Mex thing it had going for it. Is it as good as some of the other ones? Probably not. Purge Anarchy is hard to beat. I mean, the second one is really hard to beat, but it is good. It's got, like I said, action. It's rated R for a reason. It's a Purge movie, guys. It's not a family film, okay? Rated R for a reason. It's got some pretty out there violence and some gore and some language and such. But anyway, pretty good story of these characters who more or less are different in every form and faction that have to sort of come together, put aside their differences to survive the night and make it through the Purge. And so the Forever Purge kind of is what its name implies. It's got this group of people who want the Purge to sort of go on endlessly instead of just 24 hours, which is how the Purge has operated up until this point. It's been a 24-hour, all crime, all violence, nothing off limits for 24 hours as a way for the government to kind of use it as population control. For you that don't know what the Purge is. So this one kind of breaks out sort of a different vibe as, you know, the Purge has gotten out of hand. You got people on one side wanting it to end and needing it to end because it's a bad thing, and it is. And then you got the other people on the other side who kind of want it to, like I said, go on forever. As a way to sort of let them be free to be dirtbags. Anyway, so yeah, this one kind of breaks the mold because things, in the end, not to spoil anything, has gotten way out of hand and it's beyond repair, you know. So it sets up how the future of this franchise could go in a really cool direction with a sort of almost post-apocalyptic feel, you know. And there are talks of a sequel. Obviously, this is one of those franchises, horror franchises, that have no end in sight. But that being said, like I said earlier, it has a jumping off point that could make for a very good, interesting sequel. There's even talks of bringing Frank Grillo's character back, you know, from the other two movies, bringing him back for this sequel. So I could dig that for sure. So yeah, the Forever Purge. Pretty decent little horror movie. It's scary without being too scary. You know what I mean? It's more or less a action thriller that's got some really intense moments in it. It's got horror elements in it. So if you're looking for something for the spooky time for October, this might be a pretty cool little watch. It's fairly new, like I said. You can catch it on HBO Max. I do believe it's on HBO Max for free. So if you got that subscription, you got an option there. You don't have to pay a dime other than your monthly subscription. Other than that, you can always find it on the big three: Apple, Vudu, Amazon, for buy or rent. And as always, this has been Cody's Movie Cave. Thanks for joining us. And as we say in the cave, this has been my opinion, and opinions are like butts, people. Everybody's got them. Some of them stink.
The annual Purge will conclude in 3, 2, 1. Thank you for your participation.
We survived.
All police and emergency services have been reinstated. All crime, including murder, is now illegal.
Come on, let's get to work. One night only. Rest of the year is peaceful.
Help me! Help me! The Purge is over, please!
No, it ain't.
This is insane. Nobody hear the sirens?
There's no crime anymore. Anything goes.
You rich can't hide behind your steel walls no more. Powerless. How's that feel? This is the real Purge. The Forever Purge!
Hurry up! They're coming! Come on! Follow me!
There's nowhere safe to go. No way to get help.
Oh my God.
We gotta find another way to get out of here.
This country's gonna collapse.
Mexico was opening its borders for the next 6 hours.
Let's go.
We're in this together.
English! Speak!
Does this translate?